Here with head coach Carolyn Condit. Coach, it was a unique weekend last week. You got over the hump against Ohio and knocked them off in straight sets, but then ran into an extremely hot-hitting Kent State team the next night. Now that you've had some time to think about, ultimately, what do you take away from those two matches?
Well, a couple of things we can take away from those two matches. One, we proved a very high level of play on Friday night against Ohio. And it was a very good match, and it was a good match for us. And with somewhat of a young team, I was very proud of that performance because a lot of individuals had to step up and get that done, and it was a great match. What we all knew before is if you come out of Bowling Green losing, you're pretty mad at the next opponent, which is us. And I think Kent State was inspired greatly by that, and also by the fact that we've had our way with them the last couple times. So it was a big win for them, and it was a match that I wish we could have played a little bit better and passed a little better and attacked a little smarter. But you know, they kept us on our heels most of the match, and it was a great night for them.
Paige Hill, though, had another strong week and earned MAC East Offensive Player of the Week honors for the second time this season. What does having her on the court, both for accurate hitting and strong block, mean for the Redhawks?
Well, you know, Paige plays both ends of the game as hitter and blocker, and you know, I think she's the best in the MAC, and she could be one of the very best in the region. And it means a lot because we take a lot of confidence from her and off of her. And she just handles herself so well in every situation. And Mackenzie's done a great job setting her. Sometimes Paige can turn medium sets into great sets and great sets into greater sets. And I think whoever sets Paige is very fortunate. And, you know, overall, she's just the strength of our team right now. And Jenny's right there with her. Our middles are producing big time, and it's something that we're going to keep riding.
On the road this week, starting with a rematch against Akron. What can we expect from the Zips?
You know, Akron is a team that probably is not making the tournament, so they have nothing to lose. I could be wrong about that, but I think they're struggling to make that top 8 right now. And if they have that chance, they're probably going to be even more hungry. But I think either way, they're going to come at us. And they're just going to play hard, and we're going to do what we did last time here, and that's just try to play our game, pass and serve well, and try to dominate at the net again. But we know that on the road, it's never as easy as at home, so we're going to be ready for anything.
And then on Saturday, you make that long trek to Buffalo. Now, the Bulls, they have played much better lately than they did earlier in the season. Do you expect a challenge from them, especially on the road?
You know, it's been a while since we won at Buffalo, and it's important that we work very hard to get both wins, and I think my team is more than aware of that. Buffalo has some great athletes on their team. They have a senior setter. They ended up blocking with us the last time we played them. They had a nice hitting percentage, had 2 or 3 hit above 250, a couple in the 300 mark. And I expect it to be a real battle. And the new coach there is doing a great job with that team, and they have athletes. So I think it's going to be a very good battle and something we need going into some of the final weeks going into the tournament.
We're here with freshman outside hitter Stella Kukoc. Stella, as your freshman season comes close to concluding, how do you feel you've adjusted to the college game?
I feel like I've adjusted pretty well. It's a big step up from high school volleyball and club volleyball because it's like much faster. You have stronger hitters, very good players all around. But I think I've adjusted pretty well. And
your playing time has increased lately. How important is it for you to stay ready for when your number gets called?
I think it's very important for me to stay ready because I could be called upon at any time during a game, and I could be going in for an outside or a right side, or I can be passing or hitting, so I just need to stay ready all around.
With a long road trip ahead this week to Akron and Buffalo, how has the team been preparing in practice?
We've been working really hard during practice, make sure that our practices have been meaningful, and we just want to get 2 wins out this weekend.